I also want to share another opinion on the world, so I would gladly be very delighted if you guys share my videos, but this particular one, I don't want you to share it. If someone sees that, we will keep it between us. So, I will share one of my most powerful, at least in my opinion, thesis that I have on the world. For me, as an individual, maybe to you or to the other people, this isn't the correct way to approach it, but for me it's okay to be wrong. I accept that as a first step, that I might be wrong. Okay, so I realized over the years that no one really cares except ourselves if we are right or wrong. So imagine that you are fighting with your wife or your best friend about, let's say, football. You say what you want, he or she says what she wants or he wants, and then you guys walk away with exactly what you believed before, just with 1 hour lost time, and maybe you fought with the other person and now you guys are not talking to each other. Like, in this transaction, no one really won anything. So, I figured a workaround on that. If you know something to be truth, at least to your experience, I can't argue that, you know your own truth, you basically have no real way of telling the other person that this is the correct way. Everyone needs to go and find the way to the light alone. And this is probably now I could stop the video, but I will explain a little bit more because I like this topic and I really like this at least virtual conversation that we are having. At this stage, people will say that you are not the one that's listening, even though most of the times it's them that they don't listen. So, like, think of it as it is. Like, you've said what you wanted to say, and the other person doesn't accept it. Okay, what else do you have to do? The most powerful thing you can do is say, maybe you're right. I agree to what you said. Now, first of all, you do not fight anymore. You are not contradicting anyone. You went on their path. This shows your gratitude. This shows that you have your ears open. And now the other person took what he wanted. You need to be a little clever about that. When you say that, the other person will always be like, you see, I'm right. And that's it. Now, he will continue believing exactly what he believed, but you have gained another opinion. You can validate now what you believed before, if that's true or not. Right now, I'm trying to expand your ears. Now, this happens because the other person has insecurities, the other person has problems, and he or she thinks that he will delete those insecurities and make his day or her day better just because he will prove himself right. Like, guys, I have stopped doing that for the last years. I will most likely say this and close the video because I can talk for 3 days in a row. If you have this kind of persons around you, you are far better than them because you have already reached the light. You know that you are there, you know what you're doing is working, and them for them it's not working. So you need to leave this person alone. If he figures it out, good. If he's not, then you are far better than him, and you need to be hanging out and making contacts with people that are more like-minded than you, rather than this person. So if in this case this is your wife, I'm not suggesting you leave your wife, but calm it down a little bit. It doesn't matter, like no one cares if you are right or wrong.